Jiraiya Sweet Sage has picked Janet Bridger as his first coach, and she will be with him throughout this entire amateur tournament. Here is Jiraiya Sweet Sage, who is fighting in the welterweight or middleweight. Honestly, I don't remember, but most of this video will be voiceovered because I wasn't a party chat. Every time I get a knockdown, I will add the audios, and you might hear some talking in the background, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is our very first amateur fight. We are going up against Marquise Jackson. We're both 0-0. Our goal is to win this championship. Our goal is to win this amateur tournament and move on to pro. So yeah, there's our little fight kick with Jiraiya, and we're getting right into it. So we're doing our little face-off here, and I would not in a million years ever believe that this man Marquise is a middleweight fighter, because if I'm middleweight, then this guy's got to be like a super heavyweight, my nigga. Alright, first round starts, and we're just walking out, taking it slow. I wanna just read what... Wow, and that's all it took. All it took was one left hand, and he's donezo.
Can't lose, bro. We're doing this for our country, for our people, bro.
His ass ended up getting up at the 5th second, which it impressed me a little bit. But, you know, I had to go out there and I had to finish the job because look how low his head health is. And all it took was that right hook right there. And then we finished him off over here, get him to the ropes. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, not too beautiful, you know, it was all right.
This career's already starting out way better. GG's.
Okay, you got my ass. I did make another career before this one, but I completely chalked him. I didn't put on his style of fighting. It was a bunch of things that were messed up. This man ended up getting up. But the follow sighting we have on Jiraiya Sage, we have a Philly shell stance and a Philly shell block. So it all just, you know, I mean, wow. That was the best shot of the fight right there. And that boy Marquise decided, yeah, I'm done with this shit. Boy, packed him out of there in the first round. Didn't even see the second. I'm pretty sure there is 3 knockdown rule for this amateur tournament, so that's just what happens. But we finished that. Heading back to the dorm. You already know we finna get our next fight going.
I'm coming back. I'm knocking on.
$80 for that is diabolical, but we move into the quarterfinals. Yes, that was me singing. Let me know if you guys fuck with it. Jiraiya Sweet Sage is back at it. Now, I am pretty sure we're in middleweight. But we are going up against, I did not read the name. We are going up against Sir Reginald Thompson from the United States of America. It sounds very British. Alright, we came out in round 1 with Reginald establishing our jab and hitting him to the body a lot. That was the main focus. I was trying to get a KO with the body, and you can see right there we stunned his ass. That boy was not protecting his body. You gotta protect the body. Go down to the body and then go upstairs.
Waiters? That's definitely says waters, but
that boy Reginald got up in the 5th second of the count. Tremendous heart. So you already know we had to go out there and target nothing but the body so we can open up the area for the head. So body. And then we got to go back in there. Went to the head, body, and then shovel uppercut. Another one. Damn. Best sequence of the whole tournament. I had that boy handing out fist bumps in those replays, but somehow he got up on the 6th second, so you already know what we had to do. Came out there trying to attack the body, but he started to throw back because he's realizing, oh shit, if I don't throw nothing, I'm about to get knocked the fuck out. So he's already knowing I'm over here attacking head, body, boom. We stun him there, nothing for body. Nothing but body. I hate when they push you like that. I don't know how to do it. That's why I hate it. Boom. Straight to the body. Straight to the body. Alright, so that definitely wasn't straight to the body. I broke his fucking arm with that punch, 1,000,000%. Yeah, we can't continue. His arm was completely mangled. I broke that shit. But we are moving on to the semifinals, so that's a plus. This guy didn't even make it out the first round either, so it's just bound to happen. You know what I mean? We're going crazy. So our next fight into the semifinals is Daryl Edwards. Man, looking like a fake Canelo out here. Even got the fake Canelo fight kit and everything. But I do like that maroon color, and that's going to come in later into the video. Not this video, but the next video. So we got to get out there and we got to get a KO so we can move into the finals. So I came out here with Daryl Edwards, but damn near thought I was fighting the real Canelo because that boy was throwing back. First boy in the amateur who was actually throwing hands with me. He said weave. Everything I was throwing at this man, I said right hand. I threw an uppercut, weave. That boy was on timing, square down. I was on timing too, but he was really on timing. He threw an uppercut down from hell and sent that bitch all the way up to heaven. Swear down. You're going to see that shit in like a second. And when he hit that shit, I thought my life flashed before my eyes. Because I slept. I went to the ground. I slept. But mama did not raise no bitch, especially Jiraiya Sage. I got my ass up mad quick, and I made his ass pay for that shit. I said, you like to weave my uppercuts, right? Eat this one. Huh, mank. Boy, got your ass stunned. Where you going? Sit down. Sit down. Made him pay, because he thought she was sweet. He's got a lot of heart, I'm not gonna lie, because he got back up and he started pressing my ass. Straight body, block, but shit was not sweet. I hit him with a left, boom, stunned his ass. That boy was looking at the stars. Sat his ass down with a pullback right hand. How is this motherfucker still getting up? He got up. He actually got up. There's no way. As soon as that boy got up, I said, all right, I gotta sit him down. I hit an uppercut. Mank. That shit rocked him. He got saved by the bell. Lucky ass. I was instantly done messing around with him. I started taking it a little bit slower and just looking for my counters. Cause bro, I was just trying to get this man out of there. That boy got the heart of Canelo, but the face of a ginger. And I was over there throwing haymakers on his ass. I'm just trying to stun him. Low key, hit him with that right hand, sit his ass down. Ooh, and an extra one going down. God forbid I get a fucking stoppage, cause this motherfucker just keeps getting up. Dog, I threw the whole kitchen sink at this fake ass Canelo and missed half of that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got lucky with one shot, cause this man was weaving my shit. And I got lucky cause his head was low. That right hand cracked his shit, sat him down, and that was it. This dude still had the audacity to try to get up after I just did that. He deadass got up again. At this point in the fight, I was getting ready to pull out a Glock and just snipe his shit. Because I was throwing everything at him and doing nothing but missing. Look at that weave. Nothing. Nothing there. Nothing's connecting. I'm over here throwing everything. Just trying to finish his ass off. Because this man's getting annoying as hell. So I'm over here. Mank. Finally, I rocked his ass with that shit. And then we set his ass down. And if he gets up again, you're not going to see this series ever again, brother. Cold KO. Finally. A cold KO. That took way too long. Somehow it's labeled as a TKO and that was way more than 3 knockdowns. I'm not going to lie to you. But we advance to the finals. We have one more test to get out of the way before we fully become pro. This man, did he win a round? He did not win a round. We didn't even take it to the third. All right, well, let's get into the finals. It is finals time, and we are going up against the one and only, what does that say, Reginald Gray? That doesn't say Reginald, right? I think it says, Oh no, this is Bernard. I can't read for shit. Dude walked out looking like George Foreman when he won his belt at the oldest age. I mean, this man looks tough. So, and he's the finals, obviously 3-0. So we gotta see how he's gonna come in here and perform. The fight starts and this shit was low key a war. I was just looking for a stun because we are still in the amateurs. So I was just trying to get him out of there, throwing everything, not worrying about the stamina, and it might have worked out in my favor because his head health got really low, and I ended up clipping him with some shit that just sent him out. Oh, that was beautiful. Right hand down the dome, and then left hand to sit him down. That uppercut, Loki had me mad. It looked sloppy.
Oh, shit.
He got back up and we got straight back to it, throwing nothing but power punches, trading them bitches. One to the body, one to the head, another one to the body. He's over there trying to throw his shit, but it's not going through. I land a right hand to the head. I'm over here trying to clip him. I see his head is mad low, so I'm just trying to mink. Left hand caught him while he was trying to go for the body. Mink, that shit did not hit at all. He got me with a double jab. Another one, he hit me in the face with that left hook. I did not land that right hand at all. He's hitting me and I clipped his ass.
See these stats. Oh my goodness. 843 saves. Best goalkeeper in the world right now. You guys are looking at him.
You're on the Roblox?
I am more than baffled that this man got up, but I still have my blue energy, so I'm over here trying to preserve it. That shit was gone instantly. He weaved my hook that probably would have set his ass down, started throwing back at me, and then he got saved by the bell. Second round starts, and I said, fuck trying to establish a jab. I'm over here trying to establish power punches. So we start throwing them bitches, and he's throwing them bitches too. I'm not gonna lie to you. He clipped me with some of them hoes, but his energy was just way too low. See, the fact that that did hella damage, and he had no stamina is insane to me. But I started clipping his shit, went to the body, and then we're just putting it back on him because his head health is super low. But he's still clipping me with them bitches. This man's for real George Foreman, throwing them bitches straight haymakers, and they're all landing somehow, even though he has no energy. But I see his head health getting low. I'm over here just trying to go in for the kill, even though I have no energy. His arm broke there for a second. Thank God it did, because if that shit would have landed, I probably would have been asleep. We hit him with a 1-2, set his ass down.
Give this bitch an ultimate.
Yes, I did need 3 different angles of that knockdown because that looping left looked beautiful on the chin. I came out trying to finish George Foreman. I hit him with a mank, sat his ass down.
Eight, 9, you're out.
And just like that, we are the amateur Golden Glove World Champion. I'm just fucking with y'all. This is definitely not Golden Glove. It's probably plastic gloves, but we still got that shit in the bag. Knocked out George Foreman, and now it's time to do our first ever pro fight. A champion in the making, that's damn right. Jiraiya Sage would be the best champion. We are the winners, thank God. Now we get to choose a cut man, and we decided to go with Paige. Paige looks like a pretty good cut woman, and she's bad as fuck. Next, we had to go in there and pick our manager. I'm solely going off of ratings here and bad bitches, so you know that we had to go with Mary. Alright, all jokes aside, we are going to do our first pro fight in this video, so they do give us a free gym. This is what we're going to be starting off with. And we're gonna try to go in here and negotiate our very first fight. So our manager has lined up 3 different fights for us, and we are ranked 52 in all organizations. So at first, you really do want to go for what makes you more money. If you can find a way in between, get whatever gets you more money and the best rankings, then that's definitely the way to go. But we're going to start this one off with the one and only Deontay Brown with that slick blue hair. Now, he has a better rating than the dude to my right. The dude to the left has a better rating for sure in all orgs, but he is not giving as much money, and right now we definitely need the cash because we have jack shit. We need our money to pay our manager, cut man, and our who the fuck else do we have? Our manager, our cut man, and our coach. How could I forget about that? Alright, so our first fight, we have 4-week training camp, not long at all, but also we're going up against a journeyman, so we're just going to try to get our defensive up, offensive, and speed most of the time. And I really can only do yoga by the end of this shit. But we're going to keep this fight kit for now for our first fight. We are now a 62 overall. We are 0-0 as a pro. So we're going to get in there and we're going to show him what we really about. Jiraiya Sage in this bitch. Okay, so how ironic is it that our first fight is in the same place we won our amateur tournament? Now you can see this man score, Deontay. He's definitely a journeyman, so our goal is to get in there, get our first knockout in our first fight. But he's definitely going to be more of a challenge than the amateur fighters, so we got to play it a little cautious and just look for the KO. Alright, so this is our first pro fight. Now I'm not even going to skip to the good action. We're just going to let this play out like a normal boxing match. I was trying to establish my jab, and he was going head, body. I don't know what just happened to my right arm there, but he kept establishing a head-body combo, and I'm over here just trying to get my shots in, just trying to get him low, trying to get that guard low. If we get that block low enough, we can just shoot straight power shots through the guard, and it hits like all the time. But this man's definitely not bad. He's way better than the amateurs. He's moving and slipping a lot more than the amateur fighters were. I'm trying to establish a rhythm here. You can see his head health is a little low because I clocked him a few times, and his stamina is super low. I tried to throw that right hand. For some reason, it just didn't throw with enough power, even though I had like half my stamina bar. But we're still here. We're attacking the body and attacking the head, trying to mix it up so he doesn't know where we're going, and we're steadily establishing that jab. You can see the jab is getting through the guard. The jab is getting through the guard. He likes to throw that body head combo, and that weave back 1-2. He loves to throw that shit. I ended up clipping him right here, and he took a knee. Ladies and gentlemen, he took a knee. This was smart as fuck, because now after he gets up, I do not have my blue stam no more, so I cannot push him the way I wanted to push him. I cannot believe he did this shit. Like, on some real shit, this shit baffled me. So we get right back into the action. I'm already assuming that he's going to survive the first round, especially with how he took that knee. But I'm still hitting haymakers on him. I hit beautiful right hands. I got 10 seconds left to make some shit pop, and I have no stamina at all. So I'm already knowing we're gonna take this into the second round, and he's throwing straight body haymakers, going to the body, going to the head. But that was a great first round. I'm not even going to cap. I sat him down in the first round, so my plan for the second was to just get him out of there. Throw nothing but power punches, straight hooks to the body and hooks to the head. But he is a pro fighter, journeyman, but he has experience, so he was weaving a lot of my shit and blocking a bunch of it. So we just had to get in here, and we had to work. We had to work like crazy. And this is around the point of the second round where my shots started connecting cleanly to the noggin. I had his head held low, and I was just looking for the kill. So I'm over here blocking what he's throwing, and there we go. Pull back right hand. Absolutely beautiful. I wish that right hand would have clocked him going down. He instantly got back up on the 5 count. I said, no, you don't. I ran over his ass. I said, I'm about to sit your ass down again. Mank, uppercut, sat his ass down, had his ass leaning on the ropes.
I wonder if J. Cole's in too good.
That's a good question.
You believe me if I said I'm in love.
That gremlin you heard was indeed Derek. You guys see him in the videos all the time. Would you believe me if I said I'm in line? So that was our very first professional win, and we did what we came out to do. Knocked him out in the second round. 10-8 round to start off the first, because he did take a knee. But that was a good first fight. Let's see what our rankings are after that one. So we got about $3,000 for that fight, and we ranked up 1 in every single org, so we are now 51st ranked. Got a beautiful A performance from my coach, and we are 62 overall. So now that we are on weight and we are fight ready, we are gonna negotiate our next fight to start off the next video. And out of everyone, this man seems to have the highest rank, 46 in WBO, 47 in all other orgs. So we're gonna go with the one and only Maurice Anderson. If I chalk that name, you can let me know down in the comments below. But we have this fight accepted on his terms, completely fine. We're making a good amount of bread off of this, especially to start it off. So this is going to be our very second fight. We will see this in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jiraiya Sweet Sage 1-0 with 1 KO. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. Subscribe for more. See you, boys.